Welcome to today's session. I am Professor Psycho. In the history of human thought, water has always been our most complex symbol. It represents the unconscious. It is the place where we hide our secrets, but it is also the place where we find our true strength. When we look at the lyrics of Swim, we aren't just looking at a song about a summer dip in the pool. We are looking at a psychological transition, a journey from the land of social expectations to the deep of personal truth. Today, we will analyze these lyrics line by line. We will explore why the narrator wants to dive, why they feel the world is mad, and how they eventually find peace among the sharks. If you have ever felt like the world was too loud and you just wanted to disappear into the quiet, this analysis is for you. Let's look at the first verse. The narrator says,
world, gone away, I still wake up in this map world. Made me place it, I can breathe on this map world. Looking like a goody-goody in this bad world. Don't know how to act, girl.
In psychology, this reflects a state of alienation. The narrator feels disconnected from the society around them. They use the word mad, which suggests that the rules of the world no longer make sense to them. They ask a very important question. Name a place that I could breathe on this map, world. This is a classic symptom of social exhaustion. The map represents the path that society tells us to follow. Go to school, get a job, get married, be successful. But for the narrator, there is no oxygen on that map. They feel like they are suffocating under the pressure of being a goody-goody. When the lyrics say, looking like a goody-goody in this bad world, we are talking about the Jungian Persona. The persona is the social mask we wear to please others. We act like goody-goodies to avoid judgment, but internally, we are dying. The narrator is tired of the mask. They are in the deep, and they are calling out to a girl or a partner asking, "Tell me where the hell you at, girl?" This isn't just a romantic plea. In a psychological sense, it is a search for authentic connection. When the world is mad, we look for one person or one thing that feels sane. The narrator is saying that they are never holding back, which means they are ready to drop the mask and be vulnerable. The chorus is the heartbeat of this song.
Swim, swim. Wanna fall in all of your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you swim, swim. This is a little begin. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive.
Why dive? Why not just stay on the surface? In psychology, diving represents immersion. When you dive, the noise of the mad world disappears. The gravity feels different. You are completely surrounded by a new environment. The narrator says they could spend a lifetime watching you. This suggests a state of fascination. When we find something we love, a hobby, a person, or a dream, it becomes our ocean. We want to dive into it completely. However, notice the repetition of, "This is how it all begins." Every psychological transformation begins with a choice to leave the safety of the land. Most people are afraid to dive because they are afraid of losing control, but the narrator is embracing it. When the water is falling off your skin, it represents a cleansing process. In many cultures, water is used for purification. By diving, the narrator is washing away the salt and the dirt of the bad world. They are choosing a lifetime of depth over a moment of surface-level safety. This is a move from safety-seeking to experience-seeking. This is perhaps the most interesting psychological part of the lyrics. The narrator says,
So easy, maybe so hard. Nights like these, I just wanna get lost. Right here with the moon and the sharks. I ain't gotta think, but I think maybe I just.
Usually, sharks represent danger, fear, and death. But here, the narrator feels so easy. They want to be with the sharks. Why? This is what we call counter-phobic behavior. Sometimes when the land, the social world, is so stressful and mad, the things that used to scare us, the sharks, actually feel peaceful. The sharks are honest. A shark doesn't pretend to be a goody-goody. A shark is just a shark. By wanting to be with the sharks, the narrator is finding comfort in raw reality. They say, "Don't make it so hard." Society makes things hard with rules, taxes, and expectations. But underwater, with the moon and the sharks, life is simple. You either swim or you don't. This is a form of escapism, but it is a healthy version. It is a mental reset. When the narrator says, "I ain't gotta think about a thing," they are describing the suspension of the analytical mind. They are moving from thinking to being. In the deep water, the ego disappears. There is no Professor Psycho or BTS star underwater. There is only a body moving through the waves. In the second half of the song, the tone changes from wanting to doing. The lyrics say,
Water so deep, take it off the ground, I ain't never getting cold feet. Yeah, you know me, sitting on the shore, now I'm ready for the whole scene. I can feel the high waves coming, while you run away, you can run it. Sound from my tongue, she's stunning, you're the only place that I wanna be, yeah.
Cold feet is a common idiom for fear and hesitation. By saying they won't get cold feet even in water so deep, the narrator is showing an increase in self-efficacy. They have moved past the initial fear of the unknown. The line, "Sitting on the shore, now I'm ready for the whole sea," is a major psychological milestone. The shore is a place of observation. When you sit on the shore, you are a spectator. You watch life happen. Many people spend their whole lives on the shore, afraid to get wet. But the narrator is ready for the whole sea. This represents total commitment. They are no longer just dipping their toes in. They are prepared for the high waves. When they say, "Why you run away, you can run in," they are inviting others to join them in this state of bravery. They mention salt on my tongue. Earlier, the world was bad, but now the salt is described as stunnin'. This is a reframing of experience. The same salt that once burned is now part of a beautiful, stunning experience. This is the definition of resilience: taking the harsh parts of life and turning them into something that makes you feel alive. As we reach the bridge, we see the ultimate psychological reward of diving. The lyrics say,
Splash, splash, rip, make waves with my two friends. Splash, rip, I just wanna take it across the line. And the hair, it'll change the time. Baby, everything can be so sad. Turn my face from the west. I just wanna die, I just wanna die.
This is a perfect description of the flow state, a concept developed by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. When you are in flow, your perception of time changes. You don't chase time because time feels like it has stopped. The narrator says, "Baby, everything can't be so sad. Turn my face from the land." By turning away from the land, they are turning away from the source of their sadness. The land represents the past and the future, the things we worry about. The under represents the present moment. When the narrator says, "I make waves with my two fins," they are claiming agency. They are no longer being pushed by the current. They are the ones making the waves. They have adapted to the environment. They have grown fins. The final repetitions of "I just want to dive" are no longer a wish. They are a declaration of a new lifestyle. The narrator has found a place where they can finally breathe, even if it's underwater. So, what is the final diagnosis for swim? This song is a journey of integration. It tells us that the mad world on the land is not the only reality. There is a deep within all of us that is quiet, simple, and honest. The narrator teaches us three things. Drop the mask. Don't be a goody-goody if it means you can't breathe. Face the sharks. The things you fear might actually be the things that give you peace. Stop chasing time. Find the activity or the person that makes you forget the clock. The ocean isn't a place of drowning. It's a place of rebirth. As the water falls off your skin, you leave behind the person society told you to be. and you become the person you were always meant to be. If you are feeling lost on the map today, maybe it's time to stop looking for a road and start looking for the water. Don't be afraid of the deep. Just dive. Have you ever get lost in your life? Comment if you have. I am Professor Psycho. Please give a like and subscribe the channel if you like this video. The class is dismissed.